Hello everybody and welcome back to the MSV Duisburg save, where you are the sort of leaders of what is going to happen in this save, the 50+1 community save, where you vote on policies and they get voted in for the season. And my Christmas presents myself turned up. It's the MSV Duisburg kit, and there was obviously only one name we could get on the back of it, and that was Luka Zahovic. It is actually the number 90, not the number 40. But Luka Zahovic is going to be immortalised in an MSV Duisburg kit. And this cost me far too much, really, to be honest. So we are going to be going and winning the Bundesliga, the Champions League and the DFB Pokal with MSV Duisburg, with you all setting the policies for me, because I've invested in a shirt with Luka Zahovic on the back. Let's get into it. Yes, hello everybody, welcome back to the save, and I have indeed bought a Luka Zahovic MSV Duisburg save off their website. They were probably thought, one, it's a bit weird that someone in Singapore is buying an MSV Duisburg shirt. Two, it's probably a bit weird they're customising it with the name Zahovic when the surname is Nichols on the bill. So, yeah. Let's see how that goes. But anyway, it's come through. It fits really well. It's really comfortable, actually. It's really, really comfortable. It's going to be, hopefully, one of the ones that I get framed and put on a wall to give me good memories of Football Manager and stuff like that. I'm going to have a Maribor one. I'm going to have this one. I'm going to have my Brighton one with Bar framed up there as well. So, yeah, hopefully when it's all done, it can give you a little sneak peek behind the scenes sort of thing and stuff like that. But, yeah, just very excited to have it. But the season is going okay. We're actually back because I'm a glutton for punishment. 4 games into the season, 2 wins, 1 draw, 1 loss, 7 points on the board, 2 points off top, but it's obviously very early on in the season. We are top of the goal scoring charts in terms of the player. Nilson Angulo is top with 4 at the moment. He's sort of played his way back into the team, which is lovely. And we actually have joint second most clean sheets, which is 1. Because we've only played 4 games. So, yeah, we'll see that one. But we are back, as I said, glutton for punishment. 2 games in this episode. We're taking on Borussia Dortmund away, and then we're welcoming FC Bayern to the MSV Duisburg Stadium, which will be excellent. The Scholl-Insland Riesen Arena is what it is. Yeah, obviously then Borussia Dortmund, we're going to Signal Iduna Park with the wall of yellow and stuff like that. But we beat Bayern Leverkusen on the open day of the season. We then drew with Wolfsburg 2-2. They scored a 91st minute equaliser, which was very annoying. We lost to Werder Bremen 3-2. They scored an 88th minute winner. And then we beat Union Berlin with Nilson Angulo scoring a goal. And Borussia Dortmund up next. And then Bayern Munich, as we said. And then we're going to go through the season, and we'll, in the next episode, we'll come back sometime around November, December time, but we'll go through, start voting for the next season's policies, because you have all been very busy over the Christmas period, and we have a number of suggested policies to vote on. So I think there's going to be 3 per vote, and the top one goes through, because otherwise it's going to take too long. But yeah, anyway, enough of that. We've also completed the Buy the American, because Adrian Hill has now joined. He is here, and he's looking very good. He is under 21 years old, so it ticks off that policy, and he's actually looking pretty useful. Bought in from Barcelona for £1.1 million, where, we're going to see what he can do, to be honest. I'm very excited about it. In terms of transfers, not too much else has really happened. Nicholas Cole's gone out on loan. David Adogu, we did sell to Hansa Rostock. In the end, it looks like they're going to try and loan him out for some experience. And, Pantelis Diamantis did leave as well. Still annoying that you can't see the players you sold from the second team in here, and when you go to the second team, there isn't a transfers thing, so yeah, it's all a little bit irritating. I don't know if you can go, just thinking about this, can you go transfers and then go up here and say, no, you can't. Released players? Does that, no, that's just all the people that we released and couldn't care any more about, to be honest. But yeah, so anyway, there we go. That's caught up with the season. Let's get into the first game. We're playing Dortmund. We've actually got David Colina out injured, who's been superb at left back, to be honest, coming in and getting a 7.1 in his first 4 games at the left wing back position. Liam Delap is also going to be out, which means a start for Luka Zahovic up front, which will be lovely, and Senga on the bench is injured as well, which means Gil, Kister and Snook are going to come up, or Snook, I think is how someone said in the comments to present it, but Makarov and Esposito out as well. It is actually quite a depleted squad that we have at the moment. And obviously the other policy was that we have to have an attacking high press mentality. So we'll be going into the Dortmund game trying to very highly press them attackingly and hopefully it doesn't blow up in our face. So Kalina comes off, he can replace by Yuri Ribeiro. What I like as well is we're now building a very good squad. It is a very good squad we're building here. It's got a bit of depth to it. You know, we've got good people coming in. Gunnarsson in goal seems to have done really well, settled in really well as well, which is good, as Luka Zahovic is lacking a bit of fitness, but, you know, he's got the shirt, so he's going to be all right, isn't he? He's going to be all right. But they line up with Kobel in goal, Kadoglu, Sule, Schlotterbeck, Bensabiani, Can, Dorgeles, Marlon, Brandt, Adiemi and Boniface up front as well, so yeah, good for them. William Rashidi on the bench, a person that I am interested in signing in this save. A bit of a youngster. I want to win every match, and tonight is no different. So let's get out there, make it happen. It's good to be back playing Football Manager. If you haven't watched the Youth Challenge series that was released yesterday, go check it out. The same problems are still here. The aircon isn't fixed. It's really hot in my room, but that's not going to stop us. I may even have a stream when this is coming out, actually. I'm not sure if I'm going to be streaming or not to this Wednesday, which will be the 3rd of January. But yeah, it's going to be pretty warm in here for a while because my PC kicks out some heat, my PlayStation kicks out some heat, my 2 monitors, my light and my TV kick out some heat, and the aircon isn't working, and I live in Singapore. So generally it's quite hot outside anyway. But yeah, enough of that. Well, 26 minutes in and nothing is happening in this game. The strike force is different. We'll put it as different. Angulo, I don't think Zahovic is quite the player that Delap is, but they aren't too dissimilar. It is, I mean, Zahovic is a legend, right? So he's going to perform pretty well. And 0-0 at Dortmund, away at Dortmund, I take that, and into the half-time we go at 0-0, and I don't think that is too bad. But I'm going to say we're doing well to get that first bit of morale up, but then we are going to go for the pump fist and say, you know, we have faith. And it's not too bad if there's no highlights in the first game, because it means we'll definitely get 2 games in this episode. Okay, we have a highlight. Adiemi swings at a corner. It's headed away, and we have a counter-attack option here as Reitz comes forward, who's been superb in holding midfield. Cross in. Angulo, good chest. Angulo, always put it wide. That was your moment. Nilson Angulo, that was the moment. Luka Zahovic has picked up an injury. Absolutely terrible. First video we wear the shirt, and we've got another exactly the same highlight. We love counter-attacking on Dortmund here. Reads into Zahovic, who is injured. His pass gets blocked, but Doyle picks it up. It's a terrible pass from Doyle. Boniface accelerates past, and Gunnarsson with a really good save. God, it's end-to-end in the second half, and it's 10 minutes gone in the second half. Ball in. Brackelman heads it away again, and I thought we were going to see a similar highlight there, but yeah, big XG boost there. Once down, but the injury is affecting him. Okay, he's off. We're going to bring on Caio Jorge, once a wonder kid. Not so much anymore, but we've picked him up to give him a chance. Fitness-wise, Tommy Doyle can probably last a little bit longer, as can Rocco Reitz. So let's give Caio Jorge... I don't really do this. Let's give Caio... Look. Go out there and see if you can score the winning goal. He looked happy. He looks happy. Maybe that's the difference. Maybe those little team talks are the difference. In terms of actual match performance, everyone's playing reasonably well, which is good. I just need to keep an eye on the old fitness front, and I think we're going to get fresh legs in midfield. So we're going to bring on Kalemba and Adrian Gill for a debut, for Ambrose and Tommy Doyle in the middle. Caio Jorge is now injured as well. He wants to stay on, but the injury is affecting him. Oh my word. Right, well, Alabakir is going to go up front. This a bit... No, I can't do that, can I? I've got to leave Nelson Angulo on. Although Snook could cut... Actually, yeah, we're going to go Snook for Angulo. We're going to let... What's he got? What's he got? A groin. It's going to be a straight groin. No, do you know what? There's 20 minutes to go. Yannick Dem off. Alabakir is going to come on that right wing-back position, and we're going to let Caio Jorge just sort of hobble around with a bad groin. But I think we'll be all right. I think we're going to be all right. Throw in. Bakir, short to Gill. All the way back. It goes to Zimmer. Bakir, oh, it's a poor pass, and Boniface comes forward again, out to Donny Marlon. Donny Marlon on the right-hand side. Cuts it back, Ries and Chan. Lema over the bar. And dangerous again for Dortmund. And we're still sticking with this attacking mentality. And do you know what? I don't think I'm going to change it for this game. Maybe I'm about to regret that. But Lema into Rierson. Good tackle. Chan. Lema again. Good save from Gunnarsson. He is making a big difference in our net, I think, this year. I do think it's a very good purchase. I'm not saying that Radek Vitek did too much wrong last season, but Gunnarsson is just a little bit of a step above as we just drop down to positive for now. And I don't want us to get caught too much playing it out the back, but we've worked that really well back here. Comes forward with it. Good run, but just gives too much of it to Ferdy. Although Gill with a good tackle. Snook shoots. Oh, easy for Coble, but great play in there from Gill as well. Reitz is struggling a little bit for fitness in the middle. 4 minutes to go. Bakir's now picked up an injury as well. Bloody hell, what's going on today? Caio Jorge into Snook. Snook is in. He goes a bit wide. Back to Bakir into Reitz. Out to Ribeiro. Reitz again. Bakir gets in. Shoots. Oh, Ala Bakir! There was comments saying he just loves football. He's a big smiley chap from his picture. And he really is. Ala Bakir has given Duisburg the lead. Come on. I thought he was going to cross this, but just took that extra touch and fires it past Coble, who's also slightly injured. Loads of slightly injured players in this game. But with 4 minutes to go, well, less than that now, because we've gone on a little bit more. But we will absolutely time waste. We will not counter. We'll keep the counter press on, but we're not going to chuck people forward when we win the ball. And, well, yeah, we'll leave that as it is. I don't think we do too much else with that. Could have just slowed the play down. But 5 minutes of injury time. A bit of entertainment at the end of this game in Dortmund as the time's ticking away. Come on, this will be a big win. It's going to be a monumental win for MS Val Duisburg. 13 shots, 14 for them. 7 on target, 6 for them. 1.15 XG, just behind them in the XG market. But we take that at what cost, though? We'll have to go and see what the injuries say. So Ala Bakir, the match winner in that game, is out for 6 to 8 days. Luka Zahovic is out for 2 to 3 weeks. Oh my word, this is a nightmare. As apparently we ease past Dortmund, not sure about that. And Caio Jorge out for 5 to 7 days, but we did have debuts for Adrian Hill and Tom Snook in there as well, which is lovely. He has a nice regenerated face as well, because I'm remembering to do the config file change between all the different saves. So yeah, that is good. It puts us up to 2nd place to take on Bayern Munich, who are below us. They do have a game in hand. They will jump us if they win their game in hand. I wonder if their game in hand... Oh yeah, it's there. They're playing Bayer Leverkusen, whoever wins that game, they're going to go above us. If they draw it, they both go above us. So there you go. And on the day that we play Bayern Munich, the board have offered me a new contract. They want me to play attacking football, counter-attacking football, and entertaining football. So attacking football is an interesting one. We've only just started doing that. Try and avoid relegation from the Bundesliga, be competitive. Training facility and youth facilities are going to be improved. And yeah, I think we're in a good position. So we'll go for that. Yeah, I don't mind that. Top division railway. Yeah, whatever. Let's just give them a bit. 5-year contract. Bloody hell. I don't think I've ever seen that in Football Manager before. They are delighted with us. Right, but anyway, we are taking on Bayern Munich. They won the game and have gone up to 2nd place. So it's 2nd v 4th in this one. We might not be completely out of our depth, but I am expecting to lose. What is a little bit disappointing is that Borussia Dortmund are down in 16th. So our win there wasn't all that great. They're not in amazing form. We do have a large number of injuries, though, so it's going to be fun picking the squad for this one. So I'll pick the squad and then we'll be back to go through it. Okay, so I'm looking at the B team, trying to find a striker option that can at least sit on the bench or potentially have a start. Both our strikers are injured down there, and our strikers in the under-19s aren't fit. So, yeah, or ineligible because they're playing in another game. So we have Lima, who is a defender midfielder who could go on the bench, who is a youngster that we've brought in. And that's about it, really. So I think Lima goes on the bench for Caio Jorge. Why didn't you go on the bench for Caio Jorge? Come on, Lima. Go on the bench for Caio Jorge. There we go. Because Caio Jorge is also injured. And then in the second team, wow. Slim Pickens here, isn't it? Slim Pickens. I mean, Snoke is going to start up front. And I'm not sure how well I feel about that. And then Jamie Schulz is a good player that we know. We've brought in another centre-back on the bench. We could go Linning. He's a young right-back who looks like he's got a pretty decent potential on him. Then on his Sadlek for a bit of versatility. But again, I don't really know. Similar would be more an attacking option. Enes Ruzga brings some... I mean, at least he can play up front. Yeah, let's give him a go. Enes Ruzga instead of Schulz, I think we'll go with. So, leaves us looking like this. Not the strongest lineup. I mean, Kaya George is only lacking fitness, but his heart isn't full. Although Makarov is back, actually. Makarov has got a full heart and he could be okay. Although Alabakir is knackered as well. Let's take off Lima and we'll go like that, I think. Because we have Akim Kista can play right back and holding midfield. Alabakir can play right wing back and up front if needed. Of course, we've got Merlin Arol, who is the most versatile man in the world. I think we're going to go with that. Gunnarsson, Zimmer, Delacroix, Breakelman. Who's just got a new contract, a new 4-year contract for him, as has Radek Vitek. He's just signed he's just about to sign a new contract, which is agreeing him as the backup goalkeeper, which is awesome. Dem at right wing back, Reitz and Ribeiro, Doyle, Ambrose in the middle, Angulo and Snoke up front. It's a pretty depleted team, but we go with it. And we try, right? We just try our best. Number 38. I can't believe Luka Zahovic just got injured whilst I'm wearing his shirt. That is just typical football manager, isn't it? They have Mamadashvili in goal. Good signing. Benjamin Heinrichs, Kim Min-jae, Delict, Alphonso Davies, Goretzka, Nico, Sane, Musiala, Sheldrup and Harry Kane, who is now the captain. On the bench, they have Cody Gakpo, Sol Barkin, Thomas Muller, Mazarui, Mark Guay, Maxon Lacroix. Oh my God, they've got an amazing squad. And we have to start attacking and go with this. We're on a good run. Now let's try and keep that going. And I have faith in every single one of you to not get annihilated or humiliated. That's what we don't want, right? We just don't want to get humiliated by FC Bayern. So we start on attacking. We start high pressing. Let's see how this one goes against the biggest hitter in the Bundesliga you can possibly play. And Kim Min-jae puts it off to Heinrichs, into Nico, over the top looking for Sheldrup. Good tracking back by Dem. Zimmer out to Ambrose, up to Dem again, trying to find that run of Angulo, but couldn't pick it out. Nico, up it goes to Harry Kane. He's going to be deadly in this. Leroy Sané on that right-hand side. Oh, that's outside the box. At least we've injured Goretzka, but that's definitely outside the box. We're saying he's time wasting. The ref is checking with VAR, and it is outside the box. It was very obviously outside the box, but hopefully, has that injured Goretzka? No, he's still playing. Zimmer goes long, looking for the pace of Angulo, but Matthijs de Ligt is not a slouch himself. Sheldrup gets that away, flicked on. Harry Kane chasing, but Zimmer's there. Back to Gunnarsson, into Brackelman. Brackelman comes forward into Doyle. Ambrose, good turn, out to Dem. Dem ball through. Angulo! Oh, he's missed. Oh, that was a great opportunity. Big opportunity against Bayern Munich. Henrichs goes up to Leroy Sané, who you just know he wants to get on that left foot, and he cuts that one back to Nico, into Alphonso Davies, who's come forward. Davies done really well. It's a lovely goal from Alphonso Davies. His first goal of the season. We are only 6 games in, so that's not as annoying as if we were 32 games in. It says his first goal of the season. But Alphonso Davies did a really good little jinking run round onto that favoured left foot, and it's a good finish past Gunnarsson. And that's a shame, because we've been in that game. We've been in the game a lot, actually. We've not been massively outplayed. We've had the better chances. 5 minutes to go till half-time. The strike force is letting us down. I think we are really struggling here. As Kim Min-jae is pushed over by Yuri Ribeiro. He's gone down very easy, ref. Don't be falling for that. Big team biased, I reckon. Big team biased exists. Harry Kane's going to make this 2-0 to Bayern, because he doesn't miss penalties. Have I jinxed him? No, I haven't. Damn it. 2-0 Bayern. Dem into Ambrose. Back to Dem. Doyle gets it. Cuts it back. Ambrose. Oh, it's cleared away. It's going to beat Delacroix right on the stroke of half-time. We're having one last go at trying to get away back into this. Yuri Ribeiro! Come on, what a goal from Yuri Ribeiro. He's got to up his game now, because he's got competition at left-back in Kalina. And it's 2-1, so we're not completely out of this. Rocco Reitz did really well to pick him out. Yuri Ribeiro, he made Henrichs look like a complete tit. Easily went round him and then just fires it past Mamadashvili once he goes down. 2-1 to Bayern Munich. We have a chance. Look at this. We've been better than Bayern Munich. No, we haven't. They've had an XG of 1.31. They've been better than us, but they've had a penalty. So 2-1. 2-1. Point the finger. Look, we've been unlucky. You've done nothing wrong. Pump the fists. You can do it. You can do it. Maybe the strikers can't. They're both having a pretty rubbish game. But yeah, I can't remember what I'm training. I think I'm training Snook to be a right wing back as well, not even a striker. Ambrose. Dem is beaten in the air, but it's... Oh, Ribeiro! Overhead kick. Oh, my word, Yuri. Just calm down, lad. Jesus. Right, it's all us at the moment. Ribeiro, back to Breakelman, into Rates, into Ambrose. Here is Snook. He keeps hold of it after the little attempt of a tackle from Delict. Ribeiro. Oh, Angulo! It's going to be checked. It's going to be chalked off, isn't it? It's going to be chalked off. It's being checked. It's not chalked off. It's 2-2 from 2-0 down. Come on, boys. And Snook had a chance in that dem. Now, it was a through ball. Ribeiro. Oh, Ribeiro's got a goal and assist. He is loving that left wing spot right now. And again, I don't want to come off attacking that much, really, because we've got back into the game. Although Musiala back to Hendricks, Solbakken, Musiala, Nico on the edge, Alphonso Davies, Nico, Delict. Bayern Munich moving this around straight away after conceding. Are they going to get an instant response? No, they're not, because Alphonso Davies fires it over the bar. But yeah, we're doing all right. I mean, Doyle is having a shocker in the middle of the park, which isn't great. Tommy Doyle off. Do I bring up Makarov? Is probably the best player. I think we're going to go for Kalemba, because he's the one I trust the most, I think, in this situation. And then Tom Schnook off, and we're going to... Oh, Makarov can play up there. I sort of want to bring on the youngster. Let's bring on the youngster. Enes Ruzgar is just going to come on as a pressing forward to try and run his balls off. And yeah, we need a little bit... We'll just watch that for a little bit. I didn't give a team talk. I should have done the half-time team talk. Maybe that was the difference against Dortmund. But a few little changes. We'll see how it unfolds. An hour gone. Kalemba's just got injured. Oh, are you joking me? He's had an immediate drop in his... He's not. He's just anxious. He's injured, but feel he can shake off the knock. Okay, we'll give him a bit of time. But we do need some changes in the middle with him as well. Rocco Reitz off for Merlin Roll in there. Ribeiro, I think I'm going to leave him on. I think let's get fresh legs in for Ambrose to bring on Makarov in there. Coming back from injury. Leaves us with one more sub. And it might be at centre-back because Delacroix is not having an amazing game, but that's probably just because he gave away the penalty, I think. But, yeah, we're doing all right. 20 minutes to go. Maybe we hold on. Maybe we drop to positive. I'm not 100% sure. Ribeiro is now very tired, so I think he will come off. And I don't have a left wing back on the bench, so how well can you play there? Absolutely not at all. You're lying to me. Merlin Roll can play there though, can't he? Our all-round 6'3". So we could do Ribeiro. Merlin Roll goes to left wing back, which is nothing I'm too thrilled about. And Akim Kister. We're chucking another youngster into this against FC Bayern, and we are going to drop to positive with 20 minutes to go. And Bayern get a highlight. Davies into Musiala. Back to Davies. Out it goes to Mazraoui. Mazraoui out to Sane, trying to get on that left foot. Delict. Mazraoui again. Back it goes to Delict. Mazraoui. I've got a feeling this isn't going to end in a counter-attack for us. Davies. Shoulder up. Oh, shite. You could probably say it's the defensive options that I've brought on that are letting us down. But Sane did well into Solbakken. He turns it around to Davies. Davies into shoulder up. 1 touch, 2 touch. Bends it round. Gunnarsson couldn't really do much. I mean, it's 3-2. We've given Bayern Munich a cracking game here. I'm really not too upset with the lads because to beat Dortmund and lose... I think if you had said I could have 3 points from these 2 games, I probably would have bitten your hand off. So, yeah, we've not done badly other than Delacroix and Gunnarsson. They've both played pretty terribly. But I'm just hoping that injury to Kalemba isn't going to be a bad one because... The injuries are piling up right now. We're 5 points off the top, which is Bayern after this result. And I mean, look at that. They bought on Gakpo, Solbakken, Inacio and Mazraoui. We bought on... who did we bring on? We brought on Enz Ruzgar, Marcel Kalamba, Dennis Makarov, Merlin Roll and Akim Kister. So, you know, we put up a good fight. And I'm going to say you did yourselves proud. Well done. First season in the Bundesliga. We've already beaten Borussia Dortmund and we've just barely lost to Bayern Munich. 5 points off the top. We find ourselves in the Champions League places. I'm pretty happy. So Kister made his debut, Akim Kister. He does look like he's going to be pretty useful, to be honest. I think he's a good player to bring in from Bayer Leverkusen. Ribeiro did well. Vitek gets his new contract. He's happy with that as well. And yeah, a £3 million release clause, which is fine because he's worth like £1 million. So not too worried about that. Right, that is the end of the episode. So thank you so much for watching. 3 points from Borussia Dortmund and Bayern Munich. I take it. We have 4 wins. 4 wins this season, 3 in the league. It's going pretty well, actually. It's going much better than I thought. Yeah, it's very good. It's very fun. I'm enjoying it. We'll be back sometime in late November, early December, and we'll get the first vote up. Probably when that video is released, the first vote will go up as well for the next season's policies. But thank you so much for watching. If you're enjoying the series, please do leave a like, subscribe if you're new, and we're trying to get that number over there to 10,000 subscribers before the end of 2024 so that I win a bet with my wife. So thank you so much for watching. I'll catch you in the next one. Cheers.